Young and the Restless Spoilers full. Welcome back to the ultimate fan hub for everything Genoa City. It's a fantastic day to dive into some serious daytime drama. We've got so much to unpack today, so grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's get right into the absolute madness that is currently unfolding on our screens. I cannot even breathe right now after putting all these pieces together. I'm sitting here staring at my screen at 2 in the morning, vibrating with a mix of absolute rage and sheer shock because the writers actually went there. I mean, we all knew something was incredibly off about this whole situation, but this is a level of twisted manipulation that I haven't seen on this show in years. I need to vent, and I know you guys are the only ones who will truly understand the emotional roller coaster I am currently strapped to. Am I the only one who feels like their head is going to explode from the stress of watching Nick Newman get played this hard? Let's talk about Marie Kirkland. From the very second this mysterious woman showed up at that dingy, depressing motel right next door to Nick, my alarm bells were ringing. I've been watching this show since 2015, and let me tell you, there are no coincidences in Genoa City. None. Zero. You don't just happen to meet a beautiful, enabling addict in a rundown motel exactly when you are at your lowest, most vulnerable point. The tabloids and the spoilers have been teasing for weeks about Marie's husband. They kept saying, "Oh, her husband is someone we know, someone in Genoa City," and we were all on the forums guessing, right? Was it some random legacy character? Was it a new corporate rival? But no, it is Matt freaking Clark. I am screaming. Matt Clark is Marie's husband. They have been hiding their identities this entire time, playing the most sick, twisted, long con game I have ever witnessed. And the sheer audacity of this plan is actually making me sick to my stomach. Because, let's be real for a second, we all knew Matt Clark was faking that ridiculous amnesia. I mean, who actually believed that this psychotic mastermind just suddenly forgot all the horrible, unforgivable things he did to the Newman family? Not me. I was yelling at my television every single time he batted his innocent little eyes and told Sharon he just wanted to earn her forgiveness. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's back up and look at the sheer evil genius of Matt's master plan here. Matt didn't just want to hurt Nick physically. He already tried that, and it didn't break the Newman golden boy. So what does a true psychopath do? He targets the soul. He targets the addiction. Matt explicitly called his own wife, Marie, to come to Genoa City and help him completely destroy the Newman family from the inside out. He deployed his own wife as a weapon. He knew Nick was struggling. He knew Nick was having those horrifying fentanyl nightmares where Matt was literally taunting him in his own head, telling him that being an addict was his true self. And then, just when Nick is completely broken, just when he walks out of rehab against medical advice and checks into that filthy motel room, who is conveniently staying in the exact next room? Marie, his wife. Matt orchestrated the entire thing. He set Nick up to fail, and he used Marie as the bait. I can't even fathom the level of darkness it takes to send your own wife to go do drugs and sleep with your worst enemy just to ruin his life. It is so disgusting, but honestly, it is brilliant soap opera writing, and I hate how much I'm invested in it. So Marie plays her part perfectly. She acts like this broken, tragic woman who just wants to share a high. She listens to Nick cry and scream about his nightmares. She enables him, she sleeps with him, and she pushes him further down into the abyss. Remember that scene where Nick wakes up and realizes she isn't breathing? He literally had to do chest compressions on her. He saved her life, called 911, and then had to call Sharon in an absolute panic. Nick was traumatized by that. He thought he almost watched a woman die. But now we have to ask ourselves, was that even real? Did Marie fake the overdose? Or is she actually an addict too, and Matt is just exploiting his own wife's illness to get to Nick? Either way, it is incredibly dark. Okay, back to the point. Now Nick is back in rehab, trying to put the pieces of his shattered life back together. And who is there with him? Marie. She followed him to rehab. That scene the other day where Nick is sitting there, looking so defeated, working on that jigsaw puzzle, and Marie just casually walks by and places the missing piece for him. Sometimes it takes a fresh set of eyes for things to fall into place. I literally threw a throw pillow at my TV. She is mocking him. She is sitting there, playing the supportive friend, acting like they share this deep, traumatic bond of recovery, and Nick has no idea that she is the wife of the monster who put him in this position in the first place. Nick is completely clueless. He trusts her. He thinks she understands his pain. He is probably going to start developing real feelings for her, thinking they are kindred spirits who survived the darkness together, and it is going to absolutely destroy him when he finds out the truth. I am dreading the reveal, you guys. I am dreading the look on Joshua Morrow's face when Nick realizes that the woman he confided in, the woman he did drugs with, the woman he thought he saved, is actually Mrs. Matt Clark. It might actually kill him. It might be the final push that sends him into an overdose he can't come back from. But here is where the story gets incredibly juicy, and where I am currently losing my mind. Matt is missing. Yes, the puppet master has vanished. According to the latest timeline updates, Matt has completely disappeared without a trace. His phone is going straight to voicemail, and nobody knows where he is. Phyllis Summers is currently running around Genoa City, having a complete and total meltdown because she can't find her new boy toy. I mean, Phyllis actually gave this psycho a job. She felt validated by him. And now she is bursting into the GCAC, interrupting Adam and Kane's little Billy bashing session, screaming at Adam, and demanding to know what the Newmans did to Matt. I have to laugh at Phyllis. I really do. I love Michelle Stafford, but Phyllis is being so dangerously naive right now. She actually thinks Matt cares about her. She actually thinks the Newmans just unjustly kidnapped this poor, innocent amnesiac. If she only knew that her precious Matt is married to a woman who is currently psychologically torturing Nick in rehab, Phyllis is going to look so stupid when this all comes out. And honestly, she deserves it for trusting Matt Clark after everything he did. Remember when they tried to redeem Ian Ward? Yeah, didn't work then either. You can't redeem these guys. But where is Matt? Because Victor Newman is acting awfully suspicious. Victor visited Nick in rehab recently, and when Nick started asking questions about Matt Clark, Victor just made these vague, ominous promises. You know that classic Victor Newman smirk? The one where he tells you not to worry about it because he has it handled? Yeah, that one. I am fully convinced that Victor found out Matt was faking his amnesia. Or maybe he found out what Matt was doing to Nick, and he had his security team snatch Matt up. Victor probably has Matt chained to a pipe in some underground bunker right now. And honestly, good. I hope Victor makes him suffer. But Victor's actions have created a massive, unintended consequence. Because Matt is missing, Marie is now flying blind. This is the part that has me screaming at my screen. Marie is stuck in this rehab facility, playing this incredibly dangerous undercover role, and her handler is MIA. The user notes explicitly said that Marie is very worried right now. And she should be. She is completely isolated. She doesn't know if Matt abandoned her, if he got caught, or if he is dead. She is sitting across from Nick Newman every single day, pretending to do jigsaw puzzles and talk about recovery, while secretly having a full-blown internal panic attack. Imagine the psychological toll that is taking on her. She came to Genoa City to help her husband destroy a billionaire family. She infiltrated their lives. She played her part perfectly, but now the mastermind is gone, and she is left holding the bag. If Victor Newman finds out who she is before she can escape, Victor will destroy her. He will crush her like a bug. And if Adam finds out, oh my god, Adam. Let's talk about Adam for a second. Adam is currently being so smug, teaming up with Kane to ruin Billy Abbott's life over this Chancellor Industries takeover. Adam is acting like he doesn't care about anything but Newman Media and his own ego. He even looked Phyllis dead in the eye at the GCAC, and coldly told her he had no idea where Matt was. But we all know Adam loves Nick. Deep down, beneath all the rivalry and the toxicity, Adam will murder for his brother. If Adam finds out that Marie is Matt's wife, and that she intentionally pushed Nick to use fentanyl, Adam will unleash the spider persona on her so fast her head will spin. Marie is in so much danger, and she knows it. I know some people are loving this dark, gritty storyline, but personally, I am stressed to the max. I miss the days when the biggest drama was who was going to win the Jabot fashion show. Now we have undercover wives, fake amnesia, fentanyl nightmares, and missing psychopaths. It is so heavy, but I can't look away. I am totally captivated by the acting. The way they are writing Marie right now, showing these tiny cracks in her facade as she realizes Matt is gone, is brilliant. She is trying so hard to keep Nick engaged, trying to keep the con going, but you can see the desperation in her eyes. And what about Sharon? Sharon has this incredible intuition when it comes to Nick. She warned Matt to stay away. She told Matt that he needs to just forgive himself and leave them alone. Sharon knows that Matt is a monster. Right now, Sharon is terrified because she doesn't have legal next of kin status to get updates on Nick's rehab, and she is terrified that Victor and Nikki are going to freeze her out. But if Sharon manages to get into that rehab center to visit Nick, and she meets Marie, I am praying that Sharon's spidey senses tingle. I need Sharon to look at Marie and realize that something is horribly wrong. Sharon is the only one who can save Nick from this trap before it snaps shut completely. So, what is going to happen next? I am just spitballing here, because my brain is running 1,000,000 miles an hour, but I think Marie is going to crack. The longer Matt is missing, the more panicked she is going to get. She might try to use Nick to find out what Victor did to Matt. Imagine that. Imagine Marie manipulating Nick into calling his father, using his own recovery as leverage, just to get intel on her missing husband. It would be the ultimate betrayal. And when the truth finally comes out, I don't even want to think about it. Nick is going to be so devastated. He is going to realize that every single moment of comfort he found with Marie was a calculated lie designed by the man who tortured his family. It is going to break his heart, and I am genuinely terrified that it will cause a relapse so severe that he might not survive it. The writers are playing a very dangerous game with this addiction storyline. It is raw, it is ugly, and it is triggering for a lot of fans. But if they pull off this reveal correctly, it will be the most explosive television of the year. I mean, can we just take a moment to appreciate the web of lies here? Billy is running around screaming about Chancellor Industries. Jack is having an existential crisis about his family. Victoria and Kyle are making out in the Jabber offices, which, EW, by the way, can we talk about how gross that is later? And meanwhile, right under everyone's noses, the greatest villain of the decade has planted his wife in a rehab center to slowly poison the Newman air. It is Shakespearean. It is tragic. It is daytime television at its absolute finest. I am going to need a lot of coffee to get through the rest of this week's episodes. I need to know where Matt is. I need to know what Victor is hiding. And most importantly, I need someone, anyone, to protect Nick Newman before Marie Kirkland ruins him forever. Please, writers, I am begging you, give Nick a break. Let him figure it out. Let him be the hero of his own story for once, instead of the victim. Okay, I need to stop typing before my fingers fall off, but I had to get all of this out of my system. Tell me I am not crazy for being this invested. What do you guys think? Is Victor holding Matt hostage? Will Sharon figure out who Marie really is? And how long until Phyllis realizes she got played by a married psychopath? Drop your theories below, because I am going to be refreshing this page all night long. We are in for a wild ride, Genoa City fans, and I am here for every single dramatic, heart-stopping second of it.